Welcome to Mr. Handicapper. Let's take a look. Race number 12 on Saturday at the Fairgrounds in New Orleans, the Louisiana Derby. Grade 2, mile and 3/16 with a purse of $1 million. But before I get into this race, there's also the Jeff Ruby Stakes. I'll be posting a full field analysis for that one. And there's the Dubai World Cup. And I will post a full field analysis for that race as well. So if you haven't subscribed, hit the subscribe button. Click on all notifications so you'll be instantly notified when my picks are posted. I can tell you this is a track that I'm very familiar with because, well, it's my hometown track. And I pretty much grew up in the same neighborhood as the Fairgrounds. I spent a lot of time at the Fairgrounds racetrack. Now, as most of you know, Fairgrounds has one of the longest stretches in the country. And that typically benefits horses that are closers. This race has been a little bit different, the Louisiana Derby. This race, in the last 12 years, has favored horses near the lead. 10 of the last 12 winners of this race were positioned in the top 4 at the opening half mile. So it's been good. Horses that like to be close to the lead. Here's the question, though. Who wants to lead in this race? You don't have a whole lot of speed here. Let's take a look at the field. Look at the one horse at 12-1, and the odds aren't posted in these past performances because it's still kind of early, but I do have the odds though. So at 12-1, you got the number 1 horse, Shopper's Revenge, sired by Tappet. He broke his maiden 2 races back by an impressive 5 1/4. Next time out, an allowance race at Oaklawn, he got off to a really slow start. But he finished second in that race. Now, only one horse in the last 12 years has won the Louisiana Derby without any prior graded stakes experience. That was in 2019 by my standards. And you also have to question about this horse is, what effect did Lasix have on him? He's not getting Lasix in this one. Ridden by Santana, trained by Asmussen, you're getting 12-1 on the one horse, Shopper's Revenge. Maybe he might go to the lead. I mean, he did it in his maiden race. Maybe he might go to lead in this one. And there's your morning line favorite at 2-1. Instant Coffee, trained by Brad Cox. Broke his maiden at Saratoga. 2 races after that. Won the Kentucky Jockey Club by length and a quarter. I picked him to win the LeComp. He won that race by 2.5. Put up a nice speed figure. He's a closer. He's going to need some pace. You're only getting 2-1 on Instant Coffee. But he is the horse to beat in this race. He's coming off about a 2-month layoff. But he should like that fairground stretch just like he did in the LeComp. Getting 2-1 on Instant Coffee, I will use the 2 horse on my tickets. Take a look at the 3, Curly Jack at 12-1. Won the Grade 3 Iroquois last year. Finished 5th in the Breeders' Cup Juvenile. Then ran 2nd behind Instant Coffee's next race out. Made his 3-year-old debut in the Risen Star Stakes. And he didn't look good at all. He finished 8th in that race. He's going to have to step up his speed figures in this one. Now, this is his second off a layoff. He should run better in this one. Getting 12-1 on the 3 horse, Curly Jack. Take a look at the 4 horse, Sun Thunder, at 5-1, sired by Into Mischief. He broke his maiden by 6.5 at Oaklawn. Next time out, finished 4th in the Southwest. And closed well in the Risen Star. Finished 2nd. Getting 5-1 on Sun Thunder. I'll use Sun Thunder on my tickets. Look at the 5-horse Disarm at 10-1. Broke his maiden at Saratoga in August. He was on the shelf for several months before he made his 3-year-old debut. Finishing 2nd in the allowance race at Oaklawn. He's bred well. He's side by Gunrunner. Let's tap it on the dam side. Getting Joel Rosario. Getting 10-1 on the 5-horse Disarm. Take a look at the undefeated 6-horse King's Barnes. He's 6-1. Perfect 2 for 2. He's looked good in both of his races. His debut at Gulfstream was nice. Winning by a length and 3/4 to put a really nice speed figure. Next time out, he won by 7 3/4. He won for fun in that race. He's trained to Todd Pletcher. He's won the Louisiana Derby 4 times since 2007. Flavian Pratt's aboard. Perfect 2 for 2. Once again, as I've mentioned before, there goes that L. He had Lasix both of those races. He's not getting Lasix in this one. Getting 6-1 on King's Barnes. I'll use him on my tickets. Look at the 7. Cagliostro. I know I was going to struggle with that one. His morning line odds are 12-1. 2 races back, he broke his maiden at the fairgrounds. A 3.5. Next time out, finished 2nd behind Dennington by a neck. And a nice bump and speed figure. Getting 12-1. Ridden by Christian Torres. He looked good his last 2 races. Still have to ask yourself, what effect did Lasix have? He's not getting Lasix in this one. This is his 3rd off a layoff. Getting 12-1 on the 7-horse. Take a look at the 8. Single Ruler at 15-1. Out of 6 races, he only has 1 win. He's yet to beat winners. His last race out, Risen Star Stakes, finished 5th. But he was 42-1 in that race. Getting 15-1 on Single Ruler. Look at the 9-horse Tappett's Conquest at 10-1. Broke his maiden at Churchill. His 3-year-old debut at the fairgrounds. Finished 2nd, losing by a neck. And in the Risen Star Stakes, finished 4th in that race. Trained by Brad Cox. Ridden by Manny Franco. Getting 10-1 on Tappett's Conquest. Take a look at the 10-horse Dennington at 12-1. He's a closer. Broke his maiden at Churchill. His 4th try over a sloppy track. Last time out, won an allowance race. Kind of struggles a bit against Stakes Company, though. Doesn't run his best races against Stakes Company. Put up a really nice speed figure last time out. He was 8-1. Still got a question again. What effect did Lasix have on him? Getting 12-1 on the 10 horse, Dennington. And there's the 11 horse, Jace's Road, who just might be your pace setter in this race. Broke his maiden at Ellis, 6 1/4. Finished third in the Iroquois. Next time out in Street Sense, oh man, he didn't run at all. 8th, losing by 36 on a sloppy track. Then he ran in the gun run at the fairgrounds. And he went gate to wire on him, winning by 5.5. Then he caught another sloppy track after that. He ran poorly again, finishing 5th. One thing's for sure about Jace's Road. Jace's Road wants nothing to do with a sloppy track. He is not a fan of rain. You got to think he's going to be forward in this race. Florent Giroux and Brad Cox. In 2020, won the Louisiana Derby going gate to wire. A horse by the name of Wells Bayou. I wonder if they can repeat that again this year. Getting 12-1 on Jace's Road. I will use Jace's Road on my tickets. Take a look at the 12 horse. Baseline Beater at 20-1. He's a closer. He's going to have to step up his speed figures to compete with these. Getting 20-1 on Baseline Beater. So these are the horses that I'm going to use on my tickets in the Louisiana Derby. I got to use Instant Coffee, so I'm definitely using him. I'm going to use Sun Thunder, King's Borns, and Jace's Road. Instant Coffee is the horse to beat. And I'll use him in multi-race wagers. But the horse I'm going to pick to win this race, try to pick an upset in this one. I'm going to go with the 11 horse, 12-1, Jace's Road. Let's see if he can get the lead. And well, most importantly, let's see if he can get a fast track. I checked the local weather report in New Orleans. Right now, they're forecasting a 30% chance of rain for Friday night. But of course, that could change. It's early. If the track is sloppy, well, I'm going to have to rethink my pick. But I'm going to go with the 11 horse, Jace's Road, to win the Louisiana Derby. I'm using them over Instant Coffee, Sun Thunder, and King's Borns. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe, and let me know who you're picking. Good luck.